guys, Strike here, and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. In the last one, we learned just how one old man destroyed all the legions of hell, or at least did in his dementia-riddled delusions, but basically, that's all that matters, right? Because we saw the pretty little paintings of it. So, welcome back to Rathir. I've almost immediately forgot the name, that's a good sign. I am not a very smart man, but I think we're gonna begin in the Seafoam Tavern. Now, like I said before, I did have to take yesterday away from the game for gross real-life reasons, but it feels so good to be back, and it's amazing to immediately be greeted by the lovely bondage pig, smothered in what I can only assume is... well, that's not guacamole. That isn't even fucking salad, dude. You've literally just let everything rot beneath him. That's gross. What was that ever supposed to be? I don't know. He looks happy enough, and you know what? That's what matters. If he enjoys rolling around in just the refuse of the entire world, just the most disgusting substances imaginable, then good for him. Good for him. That's all that matters to me. Oh, somehow the turkey looks even more gross, and he doesn't seem nearly as happy about the big greens that lie beneath. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is the worst fucking... Why does it look like solid gold? Oh yeah, and I forgot just how widened the turkey arsehole is. That is the most disturbing turkey arsehole texture I think I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of turkey arse in my time, you trust me. But anyway... how do we want to begin this? I am still sick, by the way. Whoa! Hello, sir! Jesus Christ! You're not even an important character. They didn't even bother to name you. But you have the most powerful fucking glutes I think I've ever seen in my entire life. What is going on with you? There are so many chairs around, yet you choose the sky, or the air, or I don't know what words are. There you go. Oh, and you had to stand up to talk to me. Oh no, you are a guy.
Varani Seawine. I'm going to Cluricon.
No, you're not. And you seem like you're trying to break your legs as much. He's doing it again. It's just where he chooses to be. It looks like he's trying to break his legs as hard as possible, so he never ever has to go. But unfortunately, you didn't take into account that your knees are the knees of the gods. Alright, fine. Who the fuck are you, Waylon? What did I do for you? I honestly have no idea whatsoever. Let me quickly check this out. Let me make sure I actually did a good boy thing. Oh no, I did some horrible things. I made the war hero go all fucking flaccid for you. I gave a man erectile dysfunction just so you didn't have to get punched in the face. Well, buddy, he's gonna be dishing out some fucking flaccid justice the next time you show up with him.
You're not the only one who's been busy. I've called in every last favor in my book. Now there's only one last thing for after the duel.
And what the hell might that be? What's the last thing?
I have it all worked out. With your help, I'll be free of Rathir, free of the war, free as a lark.
This is where you're entirely rich, though.
I can't be seen near the docks.
Why would you even want to get out of here?
There and give him the name of the ship I chartered, the Maid of Fortune. That's where I escape once everyone thinks I'm dead.
Then why are you spilling all of this information to the guy you've met once before in your entire lifetime? If I'm ever just paid, or I'm literally gonna be the last person to ever see you alive, or whatever the fuck, alive in inverted commas, you'd think maybe someone would question me. Especially since your dad is like one of the most important people in the entire fucking universe. And you just think, nah, whatever, I didn't need that son anyway. I could pump out another 12 if I want. Exclusively 12 though, he has a very limited number of sperm. The plan?
The Rose of Shadows will very quickly make me seem dead to that warrior oaf. I'll be moved from a coffin to a shipping crate.
Oh, okay.
From shipping
so
crate
we're not hurting him in the
Fortune's
slightest.
Hold. From there, the high seas and beyond. No Rathir, no war, not a care.
So if it literally just makes you get a lovely good night's sleep, then why was the woman who gave it to me so utterly disturbed and thought I was just, you know, absolute human waste, or elven waste, or whatever the fuck? She thought I was like the biggest fucking scumbag to ever walk this fucking plane of existence, and it just makes you have a big old snooze? I don't believe you. I think you got this very wrong, sir. Tell me more about this Rose of Shadows.
A very mild poison. Don't ask how I know
seems it.
or why Gelfine sells it. You appear dead for the length of a day, then you wake with a terrible headache.
Why the hell would you do that to your poor little brain, huh? I feel like, I mean, you know, a lifetime of freedom and happiness, not worth a migraine, dude. Come on. Not worth 20 minutes of temporary mindfuck. What's the plan now?
Simple thing, really. Find Jaber on the docks. Tell him the chartered ship is the Maid of Fortune. Fitting name, don't you think?
No, because you're leaving behind all the money in the goddamn world, buddy.
Meet me at the dueling ground.
But, I mean, you're still getting stabbed. You have thought about this, haven't you? Like, I think the headache is going to be the least of your goddamn problems when you wake up missing a damn arm.
Wait, you there.
Yes? Who the fuck are you and what a swagger walk?
What is he up to? I already know about this foolish duel. There's something else, isn't there?
Is there a reason your son is about 40 years older than you? You're like 19. How quickly did Dark Elves grow up? Is that dude like 7? What's going on? Who are you?
Wayland's mother, mistress of forsted traders. Not a woman to stand by and watch her son stumble out of the frying pan and into the fire.
How did you know?
With a son like Wayland, you learn quickly. And in the end, this is all my fault. I should never have breathed a word to him about military service.
I mean, you do deserve to know. His entire family just not learning a single fucking... He is also a dick. And he's willing to get his fucking limbs removed just so he can sleep from... I mean, no one's gonna bother to heal you up if they think you're dead. Right? Well, I guess they'd try and revive you. And it's probably better to attempt revival if the dude has still got his arm attached. But, oh, I don't know. Ah, fuck it. He's faking his own death.
So that's it. I should have known. Disgrace a war hero and slip out of Rathir. Well, I tell you what.
Why are we so unbelievable? When are we banging?
Wing instead. I'll ship him right to Chloricon. A good shaking up. That's what he needs.
No.
When it's done, find me here. You'll be handsomely paid. I promise.
You were literally like, I shouldn't have breathed a word of fucking military service. You clearly know that you were a terrible goddamn parent. I was only giving you the fucking sort of details on the pretense that you were gonna stop being an utter fucking bastard. Or I guess bitch would be the term on account of your vagina. But Jesus Christ, man. No, I'm doing this exactly how we did it before. Except I will be a little bit more relaxed in the knowledge that at the very least you slightly know where maybe he is. At least you'll know he's alive, right?
Wayland sent you? What's the word? This is a devilish curious business and I don't mind saying so.
Wow, what a badass you are. Who the fuck are you?
A friend, you might say. I've been called other words, but don't you mind that.
You're so adorable. When I was walking past you before, I knew that you were gonna have to be a thing. Because there was no way they would actually bother to make an interesting looking boy without making you a thing. The Maid of Fortune, please, because his mother is absolutely insufferable.
So it's to be the Maid of Fortune then. Aye, I know her. Well and good then. Oh, and when you're done, return here.
Why? You're not the one who's paying me. What? You don't even seem to know anything about this.
Wait. Wish him luck for me. Make sure he's got the handle towards him and the point out the other way.
What the fuck does that? Oh, you mean because sword? I can see right through your lobes. Oh, buddy, you're gonna want to get that checked out. I don't think your skull is supposed to be transparent. In fact, I'm not even sure you've got a skull. Oh, you poor creature. You disastrous man. I'm gonna get away. I'm a little worried that shit's contagious, and I would quite like to keep my bones made of fortune.
I know that ship. Know the captain.
Oh, thank
too.
fuck. He's
Sturdy
cured.
mast to keel. She'll serve well enough.
The cure was a riveting conversation in the hands of yours truly. I am a miracle worker, ladies. Jaber.
A friend of our friend, you might say. I've raised a glass or three with the lad now and then.
He
Owe him
is
a bit
quite
of a
the
favour,
lad.
too.
Nothing can be more laddish than faking your own goddamn death. Every single time I'm down at the pub with the boys, that's what I do. Every single time. And then I pretend to be dead for a week. I make people cry on a daily basis. You'll secure the ship, huh?
Aye, if you'll go and second his duel. That's the bargain, ain't
Oh,
it?
so you know literally
Let's do our
everything about this
parts.
anyway. I guess you were just being nice and
Okay, then,
aloof
Doc.
in case I turned out to be an absolute monster. Why would he... like, surely if he knows this much about what's going on, he would have never listened to me to send the dude to Cluricon anyway, right? Unless he would have assumed that what's-his-name changed his mind? But kind of the entire goddamn reason that any of this is happening is so he doesn't have to do military service. He's not just gonna change his goddamn mind about this of all things. Customs house. What did I miss in here? I know I ended up going into your deep, dark fucking depths of the bondage dungeon, but there's gotta be a little bit... Oh, there was a door. And oh, I'm a complete fucking moron. Is it just one room? Why did you need to load for this? Why not just have a door that fucking opens? Alright, let's see if I'm even borderline good with my fingers anymore. Oh, well, I'm not as much of a miracle worker as I expected to be. God damn, it's only hard. Oh, that looks pretty goddamn promising. And yes, we're in. And it's completely worthless. Wow, I'm nearly full as well. I really hate starting fucking sessions when my inventory's like packed to the goddamn brim. I don't want this to be one of the first things I have to do. Oh, that doesn't look right at all. Do you look right at all? You look right at... Okay, there is no other way of putting that, but still, you look right, I guess. What do we got over here? Please play nice, game. Just let me in. Not everything needs to be locked so fucking tight. At least it's not dispelling all the time. When they fucking combine the dispelling and the lockpicking, it's just the cruelest thing imaginable. I don't know why they would even do this to my poor heart. Oh, you know you're gonna kill me, game. One day. What was it called? The Red Ledger. We've also got Peers of Egon, but I'm not reading that because we only have one of them. Come on. Where the fuck you at? Maybe it doesn't matter in the slightest? It's very possible, and it is also right there. I saw you. Or did I just see Red Legion Dagger? That is also very likely. Shit. Oh, come on. Let me do the reads. Oh, I didn't read Asta history, though. History of the Asta family. That one's pretty big, and it's... Oh, fuck, I've opened it, which means it won't count as new anymore. If you want to skip this, please do feel free, because it's not even related, and it's fucking large. But I want to know about the Astas. They seem pretty damn important around here. So, from A History of the Asta Family. The nobility of Talarein. The Astas ruled over the encompassed lands during the Ancient Age. Eaton Asta was the last of the Astas to hold the office of king. And under his rule, Talarein became a very, very wealthy, as did the king himself. Despite the unity of the peoples of Talarein, however, the family Asta was beset by infighting and other hostilities. Before his death, and possibly in anticipation of it, King Eaton planned to return to the family to a state of accord through a communal kingship shared by his two sons, Herrick and Bodan Asta, to ensure that their rule would be collaborative, and perhaps in an attempt to avoid giving greater favor to one heir over the other. The king hid away his treasures in a series of vaults, and then split the master key into two parts, in the form of amulets. One which was willed to Herrick, and the other willed to Bodan. So unless they're, like, magically bound to their fucking flesh or something, what is stopping one of the brothers from just doing the big shank to the other one's fucking face, and then just taking it for themselves? In fact, that's almost more encouraged, because these guys are bound to disagree. It's medieval times, so murder is just like the national fucking pastime. Like, this seems stupid. If anything, you've given them more reason to fight. You big dumb, sir. Upon Eaton's death, the amulets were given to Herrick and Bodan, along with this stipulation: this birthright of Asta must be shared, my sons. Only by using your amulets together to bring back the togetherness of our family. will you be able to form the key to what is now yours. The infighting continued, however, and due to what may have been mutual desire to have the entirety of the kingdom and its wealth, the two brothers amassed their own armies, bogged out by the armies of the families Kent, Ratifer, and Scaife. 3 families subjugated by the Asters and made to fight in their civil war. The war tore apart the participating families and would be the end of the era of the Asters and the downfall of Tala Reign. The locations of these amulets, as well as the Aster treasures, at this time, remain unknown. I imagine eventually that's going to be a pretty fucking badass quest, because I've seen so many of the Aster vaults. And I mean, it's kind of the entire fucking reason everything fell to ruin, I guess. Like, it's not like the, kingdom spent all of its damn wealth on the war, as all of its damn wealth was still fucking hidden away because of the goddamn war. Well, not because of the goddamn war, but because the war was even a thing. It's not like they spent all the money on the war, is what I'm saying. The fortune still exists, they just big stupid. Might as well take this. Not taking Sorcerer's Intelligence, doesn't sell for nearly enough, and oh my god, it's endless! Jesus! It's endless Jesus. There we go. My favorite kind of Jesus. And I got a very hard... Almost said first try, and now I'm fucking weeping. Thank you for taking away any ounce of happiness I may have had, game. Lance's chakrams. And Gualchmai's goods. Okay. I guess I'll read that eventually. I don't know if it's something I've read before, but it's probably borderline fucking maybe interesting. You're all terrible. Let me quickly check out those chakrams. Nothing beats a Lander's Edge. Or a Lender's Edge or whatever the fuck. But, I mean, it's got to eventually, right? That's literally got chunks of fucking Prismere coming out of it. Chunks of literally just like the angry rocky nuke that everyone is just absolutely terrified of. And just my little ornate medieval whatever the fucks, my little Roman circles are apparently way more terrifying than literally jamming a nuke into someone's face every time I try and throw my frisbee. Okay, sure, whatever, let's go with it. What do we got in here? Dog shit. What have we got in here? Not dog shit. What do we got over here? It's a very hard. You better surprise me, game. You better make me a happy, happy boy. Come on, come on. I know you're over there somewhere. There you go. That wasn't so hard. Do you ever just absolutely hate yourself? Because I am right now. Thunderous daggers. That sounds pretty damn good. I will be taking you. And an entire another room. I can't take it. We're completely full as well, which means I'm gonna have to destroy so much stuff if any of this turns out to be even borderline interesting. But hey, at least we get utterly pathetic amounts of XP. That makes everything all fucking worth it, right? Maybound wine, we do need more of that. Oh, 2 chests in a fucking row? And the Necklace of Haven. It's shit. And it's the very shit. That can remain in there forever. I don't know why the customs office is what gets to hold on to this, but I guess they just confiscate everything that looks, even slightly goddamn valuable, and just leaves it here forever. Wow, aren't you all absolute arseholes? Have I opened up that? Yes, I have. And that would be everything. I wonder if Mr. Rendig, or whatever the fuck his name was, is still just patiently waiting outside for me. Wouldn't that be beautifully convenient? What do I even get for you? Just a book, right? How boring. Where are you? That's Orwin Dunn? I don't actually know who that is. And William, little fucking William, seems to be hanging out over here. He's still outside, which makes everything so much fucking easier.
Magic, masters of spells.
Shut the fuck up. You could not sound more boring. There we go. Yes, that was quite a lot of luck, my friend.
Smile, you've done me a good turn.
I probably could have read it. I didn't realize it started with
will be
old.
pleased as a fat Jotun when I bring him this, he will.
Actually, fat Jotuns are very, very self-conscious. There is nothing pleased about them at all. How dare you? How dare you insult those disgusting fat fucks? Let's get out of here, shall we? Are you done forever?
If it's not the lockpicker.
Rude. That is not what I want to be known as. You're the one who is clearly the criminal mastermind. I remember you throwing like 5 fucking lockpicks at me. You filthy, filthy boy. Right, I'm gonna make my way back to... What's it called? It's a camp. But what for? It's a moon, right? Yeah, moon camp. I'm gonna make my way back to moon camp because I've got a fuckload of stolen goods that we need to get rid of instantly. And I will see you guys when we return. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that we're carrying around like endless peasant clothes that we can now turn into this sleepy boy over here who I guess just loves to sniff
It's
poor
nice
people.
to see you again.
Who
Have you
knows?
trudged up any cloth to sell me?
Quite a lot of cloth, my
Good.
friend.
Here's
Enjoy.
some gold for your trouble.
Wait, that's it? I kind of expected he would say anything, even borderline intro. Whoa, you pay well. Holy shit! 452 per piece of absolute shit. Okay, amazing. I will be coming back to you over and over and over again. No, I won't. What am I talking about? I just realized that 452 is basically nothing, and I don't think there's anything I'd like to do less. Good to know. It's another one of those endless fucking persistent tasks that will never ever ever go away. I can't stand you. Oh, are you a hungry boy, or have you been stabbed in the kidney? Can never really tell in this world. Hello, kidney man, talk to me. Kidney man? Kidney man is he's in a complete state of shock. And he's looking incredibly sexy. Just a little grey boy life model, huh? Okay, whatever, I guess he can never break character, can never break pose. What do we got in here? That's the customs house, I've been there. Way more than enough by now. What's this over here, though? It's the tavern, I believe that's the tavern. Yeah, I could not give a less of a fuck about you, sir. Please never, ever, 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 ever bring your voice to me again. That's a duel. That's all when done. And you know what? Oh, that sounded terrible. And you know what? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do the duel. Because I feel like we've been building to this for quite some time, and I'm still pretty fucking hyped for it. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I feel like I made the right choice. He might be a disgusting, spoiled little rich kid, but when has that ever stopped us before? I don't care who I side with at this point. The wife, or the mother, sorry, is just as much of a spoiled little rich bitch anyway.
You're here. Wish me luck.
I guess the nice thing to do would just be to let him die at the hands of these dudes, but they're pompous fucking monsters anyway. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. He's gonna win? He fucking won! I can't move, by the way. I can't... Oh.
Lyria, this is awful.
This is why you don't pit a fucking war hero versus a tiny little bitch man baby. Can I talk to you about it? I mean, I'm gonna loot him. I'm taking all his fucking money. Oh, I have ruined your new start, haven't I? Now you're just gonna turn up on a desert island with no way of paying the fucking ship man, and you're probably gonna be sold into slavery. Enjoy your new life, rich man. Have fun and talk to me.
Did I kill him? This was a duel to first blood. I can't stay in Rathia. This will get out.
I mean, I hated you, but I now have completely ruined your life, haven't I? Can I just turn you into your own fucking god?
Dead? How is he dead? I hit him once.
Yeah, and he's absolutely pathetic. He was a tiny little man.
That's where I'm headed.
It's all your fault for banging his sister, I guess. Dalton
I was a
Eames.
hero here. All those fine dinners, the adoring girls. They'll hear of this. I'll be a monster to them now.
You gotta control your little green wang, dude. It's not his
He's
fault.
got to go back to Mel Sen Shear now. This is a scandal.
Oh, I can even talk to you about everything. Tell me about yourself, Gore.
Reckon I'll go with Dalton.
Which is the
I
correct
was his
pronunciation. It's the
second,
only
after all.
pronunciation. Alright, fine. Tell me about the
Don't
boy.
matter what he did in the war. Now he's killed a man inside Rathia's walls. He'll have to leave.
Or we just bury him immediately. That is also an option. That everything's wrapped up. The war hero gets to say, a man starves while he's trapped underneath a fuckload of mud, and the sister can be banged for all of eternity.
That's
Army.
where we're bound now. Can't linger here in Rathia.
And it won't just be lustful banging either, it'll be comfort banging. And that is the best comfort as in comfortable, not comfort as there is goo on my feet. That's definitely not the best type of banging, I assure you. And because I have tried every kind, obviously. I'm the absolute master. I'm an expert, a sexpert, if you will. Not a sex-spurt. All right, we're gonna pretend any of that didn't happen.
And of course, now we're right where he wants the both of us, you and I.
What the fuck is that? Who are you? Oh, you're the guy who was killing the sparrows? I never expected it to be the dude we were sent after. Was it the captain? Was it the captain all along? Because he seemed way too squeaky. He was the cleanest man I think I have ever witnessed. And any man who is that shiny and fucking clean, he commits many, many murders. Those are always the rules. You shower every day, you're clearly killing people. Or just a functioning human being. You and I?
You think I'd just
And I
walk
hate
back into
functioning
Rathir
human
like that?
beings.
No, he lured me here to take the blame for the murders. That's what he did.
Right where who wants us?
Why, the captain of the watch. The one that's been snuffing out those sparrows.
Oh, I like this.
Himself. Got you out of the way so he could go and slaughter the last of them. Leisure-like. Clever bastard he is.
But I mean, have you also been killing endless sparrows? Because that would also be a problem for me. Like, it seems like you fled this city years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago, only to, not get arrested and everything. Now you're back. Why would you even come back here? To make amends? No. Dumb. Come and help me, I guess. How do you know?
Read the writing on the wall, mate. And if you weren't such a fool, you'd have left those sorry rag pickers to die in peace.
How many times do I have to say I'm full of amnesia? I don't even know what people are, let alone what they do. You don't hate the sparrows, then?
Oh, I'd spit on their sorry graves for what they've done to me. But not enough to show our faces in Rathir. We're not that mad.
Who is our? How many personalities are living within that tiny little fucking dome, dude? That's not a good sign. Maybe one of his personalities is the guard captain. He was in, like, full fucking armor. How am I supposed to tell? Then I've got to go back!
Oh, ho, ho. Now you see, that I cannot allow. Talibor is going to pin the murders on one of us, and it'll be the one who's dead. And that would be you. You're not going anywhere.
What?